Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 2 of Applesauce Benchwarmers. I am co-host Kirby.
And I'm the other one, Ryan. I think that's what I said last time.
Consistency is key.
No, you're right.
We're going to get right into things. No lollygagging around. You guys know the deal. If you don't, you're about to feel it.
I just want to make a note. This is being filmed on a Tuesday.
Yes, this is Tuesday, October 22nd.
Yep. At
9:33 p.m.
At, I won't say the address. Quentin's address.
At the Elite Mansion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you guys know, if you watch the first episode, which you probably should watch the first episode, but it's okay. We're going to start out with the recap of last week.
Guys, we had 84 views at this moment.
Yes, and if you are one of those viewers and you're coming back for the second round, God bless you.
I love you.
Okay.
Is that too strong?
No, I think being forward with our viewers is good. They have to feel comfortable.
I'm in love with you.
Well, that's maybe a little too forward.
Sorry.
Okay.
I take it back.
I'm in love with Russell Wilson.
With football.
We'll get there. Okay. So the recap. Now on to our first segment. Does it even have a name?
Instant
replay. I
Sorry.
don't even know if we said that last time.
We did.
Okay. All right, so the first game of last week was the Broncos-Saints game, and the Saints got mollywomped by the Broncos.
Yes, they did. I just want to make a note. We're going to talk about the predictions from last week.
Yeah.
Because it is a game. Should I say now who won?
No, you should just say each week. Did you mark down who got it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I went off this website, so everything's in order.
Okay.
And then... Okay, so the Broncos did win. We both got it right.
Okay.
We did not get the score correct, obviously.
Okay.
33-10 is way more than what we thought.
Yeah. I didn't think the Broncos were going to score that much.
Neither did I.
Next game's the London game.
Real quick, watching Bo Nix hit the middle of two receivers.
Oh, he...
split the difference between two receivers was hilarious. That guy kind of sucks wiener, but that's okay.
Maybe he's Kenny Pickett.
He might be Kenny Pickett.
Second week in a row, I'm going to call Bo Nix Kenny Pickett, even though he scored 33 points.
Yeah, he's not that bad.
Okay, London game. I watched this one. Got up bright and early in the morning to watch this. Because I have Trevor Lawrence in Dynasty. He didn't do much, but he did enough to win. So
that's true. Yeah, Jacksonville 32, New England 16. We both said Jacksonville was going to win. So
either of us get the score right?
No,
I didn't think so.
I'm going to say this now.
None of us did?
No.
Okay.
We did not get a score right, but there's a few surprises in here.
Okay. Tank Bigsby game as well. Shout out Tank Bigsby.
Yeah, shout out Tank. Oops. Shout out Tank Bigsby. My bad.
This game was fire as well. The Seattle-Atlanta game.
I didn't get to watch it, unfortunately.
I watched Red Zone. So I
did see that it was fire.
DK Metcalf. I had him in fantasy. Good game. He's hurt though. So
I have that on my updates for the week.
Last week everybody was saying Geno was washed, and he came in and absolutely pooping on the Falcons. And the Falcons are a decent defense too. I mean, they're nothing to be.
Geno is anything but washed, pal.
He's good.
You bet your bottom dollar he's good. However, we both got this game wrong. We both said Atlanta.
Yeah, I know. We're stupid. We're silly billies.
Not really.
Not really, but we're silly billies.
It was a little silly, but that's okay. Here we go.
Buffalo, Tennessee, Mason Rudolph.
Yeah.
Shout out Money Mace.
Shout out
This
Mason Rudolph.
game was competitive for a while, actually, and then
Josh Allen woke up.
Yeah, and then Josh Allen was like, all right, no more messing around, Money Mace.
Now, this is one of the little crazy things that almost happened. Buddy, you were one off.
Oh, what did I say?
You said 35-10. It was 34-10.
Oh, no.
You were one off.
Come on.
From Bills Titans. Couldn't believe it when I was looking. I was like, he got it. I'm like, he did not. Really unfortunate.
It's okay.
But we both got it right. We both said Buffalo because we're not dumb. That's it.
All right. Cincy Cleveland. Oh, my goodness. What a goofy awe game.
Hey, Cleveland, congratulations. Your problems have been solved. Deshaun Watson is out for the year.
Now you got famous Jameis.
And it's sad, but that is better for you.
I love famous Jameis.
Me too. But it's not
good,
but it's somehow better.
And somehow Cincinnati did win this game by more.
Yeah, I don't know. They both look kind of crappy. I will say, Jamar Chase is the man.
Yeah.
Over there in Cincinnati. He's the best player by far. I don't care about Joe Burrow. Jamar Chase is the man over there.
Shout out one of Ryan's friends, Joe Butter. That's what he says. He goes, Joe Butter. I don't know if we're allowed
My
to say
friend?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He has the same last name as me.
Who?
Has the same last name as me?
Oh! Oh, one of my friends. I don't know. Does he do that? I've never heard him do that.
He used to do that at school in sports marketing. It was funny. It made me laugh.
He is a goat. Okay. Shout out.
Next game.
Yeah, Green Bay 24, Houston 22. We both took Green Bay.
Which is
good.
Good job by us.
It was. And, buddy, I got bad news for you. You were one off again.
No, dude. What is wrong with me?
I believe you said 24-21.
No way. Who scores 22 points? Houston?
I don't know.
What is wrong with you?
But you were one off, man.
I gotta start guessing the most random scores.
I know, 22-24 is really weird.
That's so stupid.
But you were one off again. Still, we both said Green Bay wins. I mean... they're both great.
It's okay.
Scored less than I thought they would.
Yeah, it was a little bit less.
But that's okay.
It was a good game.
It was a good game, yeah.
Oh, big snoozer here. Miami, Indy.
We both got it right.
I feel like my guess for this one was close. What was my guess?
I don't have your guess.
Okay.
I just have that we both got it right.
Because I think this game we both said a low score because it's a big snoozer.
I only wrote down which ones were one away.
Yeah.
And I'll just say it now. Those were the only two.
Okay.
That's it. Everything else we were more than two away.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, and then this game, I mean, they're getting Tua back. Shout out Tua, I guess.
Yeah, shout out Tua. Tua? What?
Stop.
Sorry. Detroit, Minnesota. That's a good call by both of us right there.
Gasoline game.
Yep, 31-29 Detroit. We both said Detroit would take it, and they did.
I was, even though I bet on, or not bet on Detroit, but I picked Detroit. I was kind of hoping Minnesota would win because that'd be kind of fire. Yeah, because the Vikings are like the underdogs, and if they beat Detroit, it's like, dang.
Yeah, but I like Detroit.
I like Detroit, but I also like Minnesota, so I didn't really care.
That's fair.
Oh my goodness, Eagles, Giants. I'm sorry, Quentin. Quentin's a Giants fan. This is probably the worst game to watch. And Saquon ran all over them.
The funniest part for us was that we both picked the Eagles. If Malik Neighbors was healthy, I nearly picked the Giants here.
Yeah, and he was healthy. And he
didn't
really do anything.
But I lucked out and I picked the Eagles. Saquon, dog. I don't know. Sirianni, still on the bad list. Has not made it off yet.
Still on the no-fly list.
Yeah, the no-fly list.
Okay.
I don't know. That was just a nothing game.
They just
Eagles
won.
Steamrolled them. Yep.
Rams, Raiders.
Again.
Does this keep the Rams in the playoff hunt? They're getting Puka's designated to return off IR. I'm just kidding because we're going to talk about something later that's going to prove that.
Why would this keep the Raiders in the playoff
hunt? Did I say Raiders?
Oh, you mean Rams?
Raiders, Rams, to RA.
Wait. Puka's coming off IR?
Yeah, Puka's designated to return from IR.
Cooper Kupp is supposed to come off IR too.
Yeah, too.
Wow.
No. They're still...
They still kind of are buns.
Yeah.
But they won. 20-15.
Win.
And we both said that. We both said that they're going to win. So
unsurprisingly, the Raiders are dysfunctional.
They are. They stink badly. I think they're... Aiden O'Connell? He's injured, yeah.
So they're back to Gardy. And
that's honestly...
I think they just signed Desmond Ritter. Desmond Ritter.
Hey.
Sorry.
Hey. No, they did.
He's a good guy.
Maybe. Off the field, maybe. On the field, he's bad.
Yeah. Okay. Washington, Carolina, not even funny.
That went how you expected it to.
Our predictions were not that far. Like I said Carolina would score 20 points because they did against Atlanta.
Wait, you did? Yeah. I remember. Who was it? I think it was Bills Titans. I said it was going to be like 42-6.
Yeah.
It ended up being 34-10. But that was my biggest gap. I think
Carolina, their stat sheet was just so unbelievably bad that I didn't even think it was real. Bryce Young had -4 passing yards, and Andy Dalton had like 90, and with like 2 pick sixes. It was just...
Yeah, Andy Dalton played a crappy game.
And he just got in a car accident today.
Are you serious?
Yes. I don't think it was bad.
I think I put that he's injured.
No,
I didn't.
More injured.
He got in a car accident.
Yeah. I think he's okay. I just saw that though.
That's crazy.
All right, Chiefs, Niners. I was wrong. You got that one right.
Yeah, let me see. Let me go back here. Yeah, you got it wrong, and I got it right. So,
That's
that is the first split right there. Did you look? I had the score revealed. Did you look?
I kind of had an idea of the score beforehand.
Well, that's okay. We'll reveal it at the end. But Kansas City 28, 49ers 18.
I don't think either of these teams are as scary as they were, even though the Chiefs are undefeated. They just don't.
Yeah, but it's not Mahomes.
Yeah,
it's everybody else.
It just doesn't look like they feel human this year.
Yeah, somehow the Chiefs are winning, and it's not their best player
and that's also
Kelsey
kind of scary that they're winning all these games.
Yeah, so
and they're
if Patrick
not
Mahomes
doing
turns
anything.
up, then plus like Pacheco's gonna come back. No.
Yeah. No, but I'm just like because the Steelers have to play them at the end of the season on Christmas.
Yeah, that might be a rough one for the old Steelers. Let's save the Steelers for last, by the way, because that's what we did last week.
Big yapping about that game.
Well, we do have to talk about the prediction here, but Baltimore, Tampa Bay, big game, crazy game.
I had so much hope watching the beginning of that game.
I know, me too.
On fire, and then it's just
Well, Mike Evans hurt, Godwin hurt.
Yeah.
So they are down bad right now. 41 Baltimore, 31 Tampa Bay.
Did we both predicted Baltimore to win?
I picked Tampa Bay.
Oh, I picked Baltimore.
Yep. So there's my miss. And then this was the decider right here, though. Was Chargers Arizona.
I swung and missed.
Yeah, I picked Arizona.
Yeah. Arizona barely squeaked it out, but they did it.
Yep.
Poor Marv got no points again in fantasy.
Yep. What's new? So there's the final score. I'll just tell you that. It's 13-12 me. So I do take
week 7.
Week 7, but week 1 of our podcast.
Yeah. So
I took the dub.
So it's week 17.
It's week 17. Welcome.
Welcome to week 17, folks.
Yep. Skipped a little. That game was boring and stupid.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch a single snap.
I watched Baltimore Tampa Bay. Why would I watch Chargers Cardinals if that game's on? Also, Raw was on. And again, we had 2 TVs, not 3. So Raw got the big one, and then Baltimore Tampa Bay got the small one. That's how it goes.
Good week. Decent week.
Nah, for what? Just the NFL overall? Yeah. I mean, it was fine, I guess. I don't know.
There were a couple entertainers. Like, the Seattle game was good. The Lions game was good.
Yeah.
The Steeler game, always good.
Well, we didn't talk about that either.
Yeah,
we'll just say it was 37 Pittsburgh. Yeah,
15
Jets.
I mean, that just kind of says it all.
We both predicted the Steelers. Duh.
Of course we did.
Get used to it. We're going to predict them every week.
Every single week. It's going to be every single week.
Yep. So get ready for that.
Yeah. And then the Baltimore game was good.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Derrick Henry is just otherworldly.
It's funny because he did like absolutely nothing and then ran for 88 yards and then got like 10 touchdowns.
He was like, out of the game, and then it was like,
yeah, Justice Hill was getting like for real snaps. He was getting like screen passes every other play.
It was making Kyler mad. He needed 60 points out of Derrick Henry and Justin Tucker. He didn't get there, but
he almost got there though.
If Henry played the whole game, maybe he would have.
Man, poor Kyler. Shout out Kyler.
Big ups, Kyler. I know you're not listening.
Yeah, big ups. Kyler, if you're listening, give me a sign.
He's not listening.
I know. I can dream.
If I can. Sorry.
What is that?
Elvis.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, we're on fire. Okay, so that was instant replay. Now we're going to move on to the waiver pool. I'm going to talk about the Elite Fantasy Leagues and give you guys an update just in general on who's going up on waivers according to Sleeper. So I'm going to start with the league Ryan's not a part of, which is the Redraft or Elite League. I'm 5-2.
Wow.
I won this week against Robert. So, I mean, you'll see the graphic up on the screen, but
you will.
So this week I beat Robert. Seth lost to Chris.
You're sitting very close to the mic. It's peaking.
Sorry.
Thanks, man.
Seth, do you have anything to say about your loss to Chris this week in the Elite Fantasy League?
No.
All right.
Oliver beat Kyler.
Oh,
Big
man.
upset there. And then Tyler absolutely destroyed Quentin. Again, Quentin, if you're listening, I still think you're the worst fantasy football player I've ever seen. And then, wait, did I say Tyler? I meant Shane. Shane beat Quentin. Tyler beat Blaine by a lot. No, yes, by a lot. Okay, you'll see the standings up here. Chris is 6-1. I'm 5-2. Tyler's 4-3. Seth's 4-3. Shane's 4-3.
Wow.
Blaine's 3-4. Kyler's 3-4. Oliver's 3-4. Robert's 2-5, and Quentin at the very bottom 1-6. Shane's throwing up gang signs for his 4-3 record.
That is a very deep league. Like going for that many 4-3s and those 3-4s. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad to be 5-2.
That is a nice little.
And yeah, it is. It's a good place to be. So I'm second in the league. Who did I say was first? Chris.
Yeah, but you could lose twice and fall to the bottom.
To the bottom, yeah. Chris is top in both of the leagues that I'm with him in. I don't know why he's being good at fantasy, but he is. In Dynasty this week, good week for me.
Good week
for Ryan.
I blew out. We'll get to it.
Okay.
It's nuts.
My goodness.
Did you see
I remember.
that?
Yeah, his highest score was like 8 points.
Yeah, I don't know.
I beat Quentin. Blaine beat Nick. Shout out Nick. Ryan beat Devin. Drew Lock beat my dad. My dad is down bad. He texted me last night. He said, want to trade?
You know why? Because he traded Terry McLaurin to me for Justin Fields. That was a bad choice.
Well, Terry was doing nothing, and then he got traded to you, and then Shane beat Sean. So the standings exist. Blaine is 6-1. He is top. Well, actually, Shane is also 6-1. Shout out both of them. Ryan's 5-2. I'm 4-3. Nick's 2-5. Drew Lock's 1-6. Got his first win this week.
That's a
Drew
big
Lock
one.
has a lot of points scored, and he's 1-6.
Yeah.
Sean's 4-3. So yeah. Drew Lock is at the bottom. There's a lot of parity in this league. There's 1-5, or there's 1-6, 2-5, 2-5, 2-5, a couple mid teams, and then there's top like you and Shane and Blaine.
I will say this week,
I'm in the playoff bracket. By the way, I've made it to the playoff
4?
bracket. Yeah, I started out like 1-3.
I remember,
and I made it all the way back, guys. Shout out me.
That is a triumph of monumental proportions.
That was a triumph of my will and my courage to put people playing football in my lineup.
You're very brave.
I'm very brave for that.
I want to give a quick shout out to my team this week. Put up 156.9. Pretty good week. However, Devin, who I was going against, put up 66. So
okay, to be fair, he did start one player that wasn't playing.
That wouldn't have helped. I literally started DJ Turner this week because I had Cooper Kupp in my lineup, and after the 4 o'clock game started, then they said he was out. So I couldn't, Kareem Hunt rotted away on my bench. I would have started Michael Tipton. I would have started Tyler Conklin. I would have started anybody over DJ Turner, and he still got the nod.
Okay.
So
good for him. What did he put up?
You. 3.7.
Shout out.
Shout out DJ Turner, I guess.
Did he put up more than D-Hop? Yep.
Yes. He put up more than D-Hop, Devontae Smith, Demarcus Robinson, which I don't really know why he was starting.
Goodness gracious.
Also, he almost put up more than Stafford. So maybe DJ Turner knows a thing or two.
Okay.
I gotta say also, I started Andy Dalton. He scored .02. So there's another, I still scored 150 with that stuff going on. Imagine if I had him normal and not DJ Turner.
You got lucky.
I would have turned up.
Turnered up. Okay,
yeah. Let's
go on to the waivers. The top. How many did I name last time? 5 or 10?
10.
We're gonna do. We'll do 10. Juwan Jennings, number 1, makes sense. Ayuk's towards ACL.
It does. I have him in my regular league. I'm very happy about it. I almost dropped him.
I don't have any Juwan Jennings, but shout out to him because he's about to catch the ball.
He will catch the ball. possibly run.
Number 2, Sterling Shepard. Makes sense. Godwin and Evans both hurt.
Yep. This is a Saints situation over there in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Evans is definitely going to be out this week. Godwin, I haven't seen anything about him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sterling Shepard is a guy.
He is a guy on the roster.
He's a guy that can catch a football, I guess. Ricky Pearsall, number 3, shout out for getting shot and coming back.
Yep.
I don't think he did much this week, but he did get out there.
That is the 49er, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so another 49er receiver. Number 4, another Buccaneer receiver, tight end, Kate Otten.
Yep. He'll get some action this week.
I mean, when you're out of wide receivers, who do you throw to?
The only people on the field.
The only people on the field.
The only people left on the roster.
Again, this is the second week being here. Romeo Dobbs at 5 should be owned.
Yeah, I don't know.
Number 6, Keon Coleman, also probably owned. If he's not, get him. He's starting to trend up with Josh Allen. He has first 100-yard game, I think, last week.
Keon Coleman is a good receiver.
He had 4 catches for 125 yards. Yeah.
He's just young, but like, especially if you're in a dynasty and he's somehow not on a roster, well, I guess that wouldn't make sense.
He would always be on a roster.
He would always be on a
roster.
roster.
But in a redraft, yeah, pick up Keon Coleman.
Yeah, pick him up.
7, Trey Palmer.
Okay.
Another Buck receiver. I would maybe think about it in a deep 12-man league, but
if you're really desperate,
I would need to see a week of them playing with injured wide receivers before I put in Trey Palmer or even pick him up.
All 7 people that we've said so far are better than him.
This is true. I would rather have everybody.
Yep.
8, Cedric Tillman had his first big game for the Browns. Don't invest in the Browns offense, whatever you do.
No, but with Amari Cooper gone and Jerry Jeudy stinking it up,
you're going to need to watch a game before you want to pick up
absolutely,
because they're just so bad right now.
There aren't many options.
Number 9, Khalil Shakir, also probably should be owned.
That's my goat.
I like Khalil Shakir. I have a lot of Khalil Shakir.
He won me a week by like scoring 19. It was a bit of a travesty. Patrick Mahomes ran backwards for like 10 yards, screwed my friend Colton over, and then Khalil Shakir scored the perfect amount. I won by like 0.1. So
I like Khalil Shakir. If he's not owned, probably pick him up.
Yeah, he's
number 10.
Cool. Sean Tucker.
Russ.
Yes.
Big Riz.
Mr.
Unlimited. Pick up Russ. I don't care. I don't care if you have 3 quarterbacks on your roster. Pick him up. Start him.
The Danger Witch. It's spicy. Be careful.
Though. It's spicy.
Have you Unlimited diarrhea.
Have you ever done anything dangerous in your life?
Ooh, that is dangerous.
That's my favorite video of all time.
It's very good.
Okay. In reality, though, you'd probably need to watch another week of Russ before you want to pick him up in fantasy.
The problem is he did just play great, but Mike Tomlin is Mike Tomlin. So he could just come in the next week being like, yep, we're starting Fields again. You never know.
He has presser today. They said, is Russ going to start next week? And Mike Tomlin said, Russ is going to take first team snaps this week, and we're going to do the same. We're going to run the same practices we did last week. Mike Tomlin that is yes.
I know, but he could have just said, yeah, he's starting.
Yeah, but Mike Tomlin is Mike Tomlin.
You know, what they say. You can't make an omelet without cracking a few omelets.
That is what they say, isn't it?
It is.
Okay.
Oh, real quick, I want to talk about some injuries before we move on.
Sadness.
Mike Evans. Bye.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. his hamstring.
Chris Godwin. He's
R.I.P.
okay.
his ankle. He's probably okay.
He's all right. Marlon Humphrey.
Did he get hurt? Oh, yeah, he did get hurt.
Yeah.
On the pick.
Yeah.
Dude, that's funny. Me and Shane were watching right before he threw the first pick to him in the end zone. And I was like, Shane, you know Marlon Humphrey's washed. And he's like, yeah, I know he's washed. And then he just gets 2 picks on back-to-back drives. And it's like...
Yeah, and now he's injured. So, sorry, buddy. Get better soon.
Demont.
No, Deshaun Watson is next.
Oh, I guess. Sorry, it's hard for me to read.
That's okay. Deshaun Watson, good riddance.
Achilles.
Goodbye. Don't come back.
Yeah, I saw him, like, he did the read option, and then they took a step, and it was like... It was like a guitar string.
Was it really? It was that bad?
No, I didn't
watch it.
But it was like, oh yeah, he tore his Achilles. As soon as he took a step, it was like, oh, he's done.
Here's the saddest part, is that he wouldn't be benched because the upper levels of the Browns organization didn't want it. Now, you got no choice.
Well, yeah.
Famous Jameis, here we go.
Famous Jameis.
He eats W's.
Big ups.
David Montgomery, That makes me really sad.
I didn't see the severity of his injury.
I don't think it's very bad. Let's check.
I know they left. I think he came back in, but Gibbs was getting the most of the snaps.
Yeah, I think that he's okay. Yeah, he hurt his knee. He did come back.
Yeah, Demon's okay.
He has been my star in my personal
Demon's
league.
Great.
I got him late in the draft, and he is just. If you're in red zone, it's Demon time.
And they love him. They love him in Detroit.
I love him here in good old Waynesburg. Okay, Brandon Ayuk out for the season.
Tore his ACL. He's done. He's cooked.
That is really sad. DK,
he hurt his
knee.
Yeah,
I think he's like
week to week.
Yeah, week to week.
I think he's probably gonna be out this week, but maybe not next week. And then Jaden Daniels, I think Jaden Daniels is actually fine.
He's week to week technically.
I think what they say was his ribs.
Yes.
I think he hurt his ribs, and they took him to the thing, and they were like, "You got a few broken ribs, you can probably play." And then he looked at the scoreboard, and he was like, "No, I'm good." Marcus Mariota. Shout out Marcus Mariota. We didn't mention him. He had a great game.
He did.
Against the Panthers.
Well, that's the thing. Like, oh, did you hear Marcus Mariota balled out against a bunch of preschoolers? Like, I hope so. Well, that's it.
Was the waiver.
Waiver pool.
We kind of, What? The injuries were meant for the
Whatever.
It's okay, guys.
I forgot about them.
That was the waiver pool, and now we're going to move on to the roundup. So we're going to get in our general updates for all the other world or sports.
Good one. Very smooth. I'll start. Thanks. The NBA. Everything I talked about last week hasn't even happened yet. The Celtics just beat the Knicks 132-109. Holy moly. Let's see what happened. Because this literally just
ended.
I
bet Jason Tatum dropped 50.
I bet he dropped 45. Why is he not on here?
He's up here. He only dropped 37. What a bum. Jason Tatum sucks.
He does suck. No. Celtics, great game. Cat dropped 12 and 7 rebounds. Not great.
What about Ben?
Mikal Bridges 16. There you go. Bronson 22. Deuce McBride, the GOAT. I fist bumped that guy. True story, by the way. Here's a picture I took of him at the Pat McAfee show at WVU.
PewDiePie.
Bro fist. That's the one. And then let's go to the Celtics here. Drew Holiday scored 18. Tatum scored 37 and 10 assists. Jaylen Brown scored 23, 7 rebounds. Wow, that's a lot. Derek White 24.
Mr. Bald.
Olympian, Mr. Baldy. That's literally it.
Who scored 11 there? Oh, Horford. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out Horford. He's ancient. And then this is just a preview of the entire season for you Philadelphia fans out there. PG and Embiid are out for the opener because they both are so injury prone and they will never be healthy at the same time. Welcome to my life with Kawhi and PG. Now he's yours. Now I only have to deal with Kawhi. James Harden is healthy.
For now.
Until he eats one too many burgers and falls over. That's literally it for NBA because nothing's happened yet.
Shout out the NBA.
Shout out the
Starting
NBA.
this week.
Shout out Terrence Mann.
Okay.
Thanks.
I'll shout him out.
Oh, thanks.
All right, now we're going to move on to the Major League Baseball.
Awesome.
Guess what?
What?
The World Series matchup is set.
I heard.
Yeah, Dodgers-Yankees. It's literally the most uninteresting matchup for a fan of any other team than those teams. Because it's like the highest payroll in the NL, the highest payroll in the AL. Let's watch them play. Let's watch the team with the most championships and the team that's been the best team for the past 5 years play. I don't care at all.
I wanted Guardians Mets.
I wanted Guardians Mets as well. I wanted anybody other than these teams because there's no, I will not feel bad for the Dodgers if they lose, and I'll feel less bad for the Yankees if they lose. I just don't care at all.
Who do you want to win out of those two? For me, it's Dodgers. Just because I like Ohtani. You want Jazz Chisholm to win?
I'll say Dodgers for a similar reason. For Ohtani and get Freeman another ring. Yeah, Tyler Glasnow. Shout out Tyler Glasnow, former Pirate.
Sure.
The first game is Friday the 25th in LA and Dodger Stadium. Next week, well, there'll be more updates, obviously. Other than that, I didn't hear anything else from the MLB.
Go Pirates.
Let's go Bucks.
Go Paul Skeens. Go Livy Dunn. Go Baby Gronk. Oh, no. I'm being told no by my producer.
Elrez.
Okay. WWE.
WW. George WWE.
That's it. George WWE Bush.
That's my favorite WWE wrestler.
Me too. Okay, let me talk about SmackDown. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to write it. So we're on the website here. Oh yeah, Jay Uso came out to talk to Solo. He said, "Solo, why you being stupid?" And Solo was like, "You better join me." And Jay was like, "No." We'll talk about that more later. Pretty. What'd you say?
I said we will.
Yeah, we will. On Raw. Whoa. Pretty Deadly versus DIY versus Street Profits. DIY won this triple tag team. I'm a little sad. Street Profits are my guys, but that's okay. Piper Niven versus Lash Legend. Can you guess what her gimmick is?
Her eyelashes. They grow really long and then they wrestle.
Yeah, it's like having 4 arms and hands. Nope, she has long eyelashes. That's it. That is her whole thing. And Lash Legend did win. Shout out.
Shout out. She did.
Remember last week we talked about the mystery tag team?
Is it those guys?
It was Motor City Machine Guns. They're from TNA. They're like one of the best tag teams ever.
Oh, nice.
And they came on and they killed. They looked amazing. And they won. Amazing match. They looked awesome. Nia Jax and Candice LeRae versus Naomi and it doesn't say who.
And
what?
Bailey.
Oh, it was Bailey. Was it Bailey? Oh, it was Bailey. Sorry. Guys, this is a Tuesday. I'm unprepared. I'm sorry, everyone.
I got the reading comprehension on lock.
You do. Nia Jax and LeRae won. Okay. Shout out Naomi. She's like my favorite woman who's not injured. That's...
Is your girlfriend injured?
Pretty much it. Oh. She's my favorite woman in the WWE who's not injured.
Oh, okay.
Asuka's my favorite. She's the GOAT. And then, now we're on to Raw. Raw happened last night for us, because it's a Tuesday. It happens Monday. Really, like, not... There's a few big things that happened. Started with Seth Rollins and Bronson Reed were supposed to fight. They're so heated. They're so angry at each other. They fought backstage for literally an hour. Like, it would cut backstage to do an interview, and then Bronson Reed would push Seth Rollins, like, through a wall. They're fighting at Crown Jewel. That's one of the pay-per-views. Okay. So that'll be a great match. That's a good match. New Day beats Authors of Pain. We shouldn't talk about the Authors of Pain anymore. If you remember last week, we had to cut right after discussing them.
Oh, because we don't like when people are in pain.
In pain.
Authors of Pain.
That's why. Yeah, that's why we had to cut. After that happened, the reason that New Day won is because The Miz was being real sneaky. R-Truth came out, beat up The Miz. Let's go Truth. After the match was over, Karrion Kross and the Authors of Pain are beating up R-Truth. Yeah. The Wyatt Six come out to save R-Truth. Now here's the problem, though.
Were you guys freaking out?
Yes.
Okay.
We were freaking out. Xavier Woods and Kofi were on their way out when this beat up started to happen. Kofi wanted to go help R-Truth because he just won them the match. Xavier Woods said, "That's not our problem." Xavier Woods is being a mean guy lately, and it's not looking good for him.
Is he going to get his karma?
No, I think he's going to go bad. Oh. He's going to turn heel. Okay. That's Xavier Woods. Dang him. LWO beats American Made. That's Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee.
Okay.
Beat the Creed brothers.
From the band. We established that last
From
week.
Creed the band. Okay. And Creed the boxer, I think, is in there too somewhere.
Oh, from the movie?
From the movie Rocky and also Creed 2.
And
Rocky 2 and Rocky 3. That was cool. Good match. I don't know. Booyaka Booyaka 619. That's Rey Mysterio. And then Jey Uso, my favorite wrestler, lost. Because he was fighting Braun Breaker. Great match, by the way. Solo Sikoa, remember I said we'd talk about him?
Yeah.
And the Bloodline came out. Said, Jay, are you going to join us or what? He said, nah, man. And then...
He said, nah, I'm going to do my own thing.
That is what he said. And then Jacob Fatu kicked him in the head. Braun murdered him and pinned him. So sad. Nobody can see it, but I'm wearing my Jey Uso shirt today in remembrance of his great title run that lasted 2 weeks.
Of Jey Uso wearing his shirt.
Yeah, okay, I'll put that in. That's it for me.
Nice. I love the
Thanks, man.
I love learning.
Oh, also, last week I said Andrade Carmelo Hayes was going to happen on SmackDown. I was wrong. That's this upcoming SmackDown. And that's a fight to watch out for. That's a great fight.
Guys, make sure to check it out and comment down below when you listen to this.
Yeah.
And tell us what you think.
And if you comment, we'll tell you Quentin's address.
Somebody's going to get it one of these days.
Somebody will.
All right. Now we're going to be talking about the National Hockey League, which is still...
All right.
It's still not a very long talking to, and I'm going to be very robotic with this.
That works for me.
As of the writing of this on Tuesday, the standings are the Panthers are leading the Eastern Atlantic Division.
Awesome.
Do you know where the Panthers are? What's their...
Where the Panthers are? Florida.
Okay.
I'm not stupid.
Okay. I didn't accuse you of being stupid. It's okay. The New Jersey Devils lead the Eastern Metropolitan Division.
Where are they at?
The New Jersey Devils?
Yep. You're stupid. Anyway.
Winnipeg leads the Western Central Division.
That's in Canada.
And Calgary leads the Western Pacific Division. So
that's in Canada.
In terms of stats, the points leaders are tied. It's Artemi Panarin,
of course,
Cale Makar, and Sam Reinhart. They're all tied with 12.
Wow, that's
Goals
a lot of points.
Is Nikita Kucherov. He's got 7.
Wow.
And Connor Hellebuyck. That's 1.25 goals per average.
That's one hell of Buick.
Look at his name, though. I didn't copy and paste this. I typed this out.
There's no other way to say that one.
So, yeah. Let's move on to something else.
Go Penguins.
Let's go Pens.
You give it a few weeks, Crosby will be on the top of all of those.
Shout out Bobby Crosby.
UFC. So, this weekend is actually exciting. Ilya versus Max Holloway. Dude, awesome for the belt. Give me Ilya. I don't really like Max Holloway. But also, Ilya has the belt. Ilya's the champ.
I have a belt, too.
I'm not wearing one right now, but I have one at home. He's taking off his belt.
I was showing off my belt.
Yeah, okay. Well, don't do that in public.
Don't walk up to a stranger and say, hey, you want to see my belt?
Yeah, exactly. Give me the Ilya dub, though. He's a beast. And then Robert Whittaker against Cosmo. Cosmo and Wanda. The crazy Russian. One of them crazy Russian boys. Crazy Russian hacker. I love Whittaker. He is one of my favorite UFC fighters. Cosmo is a beast, and he's going to win. And it makes me sad, because I love Robert Whittaker.
Is he going to do the gritty?
Robert Whittaker? Or?
Whoever wins.
Yeah.
Are they going to gritty when they're done?
They're probably going to gritty in, I don't know, Sigma or whatever.
Sigma Rose, yeah.
Yeah.
So true.
That's really all that matters.
It's all that ever matters, isn't it?
What does that mean?
All right, Seth. Do you know what we're going on to now? Take a guess. Any sport. Any subject of a sport.
College football.
Oh my goodness!
He got
no way! He got it, bro! What a guess. So last week was pretty entertaining.
It was.
I have here Cam Ward in Miami squeaking away from an upset by Louisville. Their final was 52-45. Cam Ward, dog. Even though he's in the ACC.
Dog.
Number 11 Tennessee pulled out the win against number 7 Alabama.
Did we predict that?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Let's just say yes, and we looked really
of course
smart.
we did. Yeah.
Duh.
That was a decent game. It wasn't like super high scoring. It was close to the end. I think it was good.
Yeah.
Number 5 Georgia walked into Texas and took them down.
You hate to see it.
Yeah. You hate to see it.
I don't like Texas, but I somehow like Texas more than Georgia.
Yeah.
Texas was in the Big 12 and would whoop on WVU, and I still like them more than Georgia. And that's saying something.
This game was bad for Texas. They did not look good from the get-go. Georgia just owned them.
Ewers had a tough time.
Oh, yeah. Arch looked decent when he went in when Ewers got hurt, and then they put Ewers back in. It was just a bad game for Texas.
Yeah, no bueno.
But I don't know if that's indicative of how they are.
No, Texas, I think, honestly, they're my pick for the Natty still.
Yeah, well, mine's Pitt because they're still undefeated. But they didn't play last week. But they play this Thursday against Syracuse.
Hey, guys, we beat Kent State. Literally the worst team in college football.
Kent State lost to St. Francis University.
Yeah. Hey, guys, we're undefeated. Who'd you beat? Kent State.
Who did you beat? You beat Albany.
We beat Albany. We beat Kansas. And we beat...
Not Pittsburgh.
No, but we beat Oklahoma.
I don't want to hear it. You beat Pittsburgh.
True, yeah.
Anyway, undefeated 24. Navy takes on number 12 Notre Dame. That's a good game. Navy Notre Dame.
I gotta say,
Navy wins.
I love seeing Army and Navy ranked.
Dude, it's
what a time
fire.
to be alive. If only Air Force wasn't poopy
bad.
buns.
Dude, imagine the whole military is ranked in football.
Yeah, where's the Coast Guard team at?
Number 20 Illinois takes on number 1 Oregon.
Rest in peace, Illinois.
Rest in peace, Illinois. I don't think their rank should change. Actually, their rank could go up with a loss, depending on how.
Yeah, if they play well, for sure.
5 Texas takes on 25 Vandy.
Vandy's known for them upsets, but this ain't one of them.
No. Number 8 LSU and number 15 Texas A&M on Saturday night. That's a good game.
That is a really good game.
In terms of stat leaders, guess who's leading in yards?
Garrett Green.
Cam Ward.
Oh.
Rushing yards, Ashton Genty, duh.
Yeah.
And then Trey Harris of Ole Miss is leading in receiving yards.
Wow.
Shout out him. And after that, I wrote here, yay football.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I want to say, too, WVU, you let me down pretty bad. But you know what?
How high were your expectations for a game against Kansas?
I thought we'll probably only lose by a touchdown.
What was the final score? 35-10 or something?
I'll tell you. Let me tell you. 45-18.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, no, it was bad. Going into the third quarter, we were only down by 10.
All right.
That's not bad. Just kidding. It's terrible. I'm transferring. No, I'm not.
Let's go. Run it back.
Yeah, I'm going back to Pitt.
Hey, they're better at football. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
You just
You're
go
right.
back. Because they're better at football.
I just had a quick question. When's the last time Pitt won the Duke's Mayo Bowl? I can tell you the last time WVU won the Duke's Mayo Bowl.
Oh, goodness.
And that was last year.
We won our bowl game against DTR like 2 years ago. I don't remember what bowl game it was. It was
I
like
don't
the
want to
Sun Bowl
alarm
or
you.
something.
2 is more than 1.
Yeah, you're so right.
So.
Okay. Anyway, what are we moving on to now, Ryan? The Scouting Report. This is our predictions for the next week of NFL games and the scores and the games.
Yup.
Yup. You want to go with the first game, Buckaroo?
Sure, man. I'll go with it. Minnesota against the Rams. Holy cow, the Rams are about to get smacked on.
Wait. Okay, we didn't talk about the trade rumors. The trade rumor is Matt Stafford to the Vikings. That was a rumor that somebody said those talks were like getting serious.
That's dumb.
That makes no sense. I didn't
Why
think it
would
made
they
sense
do
at
that right
all
now?
because of the Sam Darnold thing, but this makes less sense. I forgot that this game was happening.
Sam Darnold is having like the best season of his career ever.
He's not even playing bad. They almost won against the Lions. He had an all-right game.
They're 5-1.
He wasn't bad. I don't know. That's just one of the rumors I saw. I saw no credible like Schefter or Rappaport backing it up.
Yeah.
It was somebody.
It was like Vikings fan 25 on Twitter.
No, it was one of their like beat reporters maybe. But I just don't. This is just not.
I don't
happen.
believe it.
Stafford could get traded, but
Sure, but
to
not to the Vikings. Vikings. If you're the Vikings, you don't need them right now.
At this point, if you need a quarterback in the season, you're probably too far. It's probably too far.
Yeah, it's week 8.
Yeah,
you're too far.
If you need a quarterback by now, the season's already over. Just pack it up. Get him in the offseason if you want him.
Yeah, draft one.
Also, we didn't talk about the trade rumors, so I'm going to go all of them. Cooper Kupp. They're fielding calls for him. Is he a Steeler?
Oh, go ahead.
Maybe.
Myles Garrett is getting calls right now, and the Browns are taking them.
They'll probably pick them up, and then they'll be like,
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's
They'll
a
be
big
like,
deal
"Do you
for
have?"
your reigning defensive player of the year.
They'll be like, "He doesn't deserve it."
You're right.
They'll be like, "Do you have a quarterback that has 20 plus sexual assault allegations?" Then the other team's gonna be like, "No," and they're gonna be like,
Yeah. We're trying to beat 28
Yeah.
right now. If you have higher than 28, we'll take him.
"Yeah."
Is there any more?
No.
Great. Well, anyway, back to the game. Minnesota Rams. Give me Minnesota 31-7. Not a huge win, but it's big enough.
Just because I think they're getting Booper Butt back this week, I made it closer. I said Vikings 21-17.
Are they getting Booper Bup and Buka Babua?
I don't think they're getting Buka Babu. I just saw that he was designated to return from IL, so that opens up like a 3-week practice window. So probably not this
Bupa
week.
Babua might be in uniform. He probably won't take the field.
Correct.
But Booper Bup
Is definitely taking the field.
Definitely.
But maybe not for the Rams. We don't know. Could be for the Steelers.
Booper Bup might get traded to Baltimore. Maybe the Buccaneers.
Speaking of Baltimore.
Wait, did you give your score? Oh, yeah, you did. Sorry.
21-17. Yeah.
I wasn't listening. Go ahead.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm first. The Cleveland Browns are just bad. I'm going Ravens 31-14.
The Ravens are really good. The Browns are really bad. Give me Ravens 42-10. Who's famous Jameis is going to be airing that thing out.
Yeah,
and he's gonna
why I have.
He's going to throw like 10 interceptions.
Yeah, that's why I said 14 for the Browns because famous Jameis will.
He's going to get at least 2 touchdowns. I think he'll get 1.
We'll see.
That's about it. Detroit, Tennessee.
Another.
Listen, it can't get much worse than that for Tennessee. They're about to get killed.
Well, they just played the Bills.
Yeah, they're tired. They're exhausted. Goodbye, Tennessee. They're about to get wiped off the map.
Face of the earth.
Give me Detroit 34-13.
I said Lions as well, obviously. I said the Titans defense is kind of formidable, so I said 24-10.
That's fair. They are formidable. I just think that
at some point
overall the Titans offense will not be on the field long enough to
at some
keep
point
them.
it will fall apart, but
yeah.
I just 24-10. Okay. Cardinals, Dolphins.
Whoa, you're skipping around.
Oh, sorry. The one I looked at. The one I looked at had Cardinals, Dolphins. What is next? Colts, Texans?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, let me find it. Okay. I feel like this is a strange game. I feel like the Colts Texans games they're either really high scoring or really low scoring.
I agree.
I went high. I said 35-24 Texans.
That's pretty good. Honestly, I went kind of mid. I also have the Texans winning. I have them winning 27-14. So I think they'll win by a good bit, but it's not a blowout or anything. But
their games are weird. They're both weird. I want Anthony Richardson to do anything, bro. He did nothing last week.
Yeah, what's new? He either does everything or nothing.
Yeah.
That's basically he is boomer bust. That is him.
He's boomer.
He is boomer. Green Bay, Jacksonville. That's honestly
a decent game.
I think Green Bay definitely wins. However, I think it's closer than you would think.
Oh.
I've got the Packers over the Jaguars 28-21.
Oh, dude, ours are close.
Really?
I have the Packers as well. I have it 28-20.
Okay. Yeah, I think it'll be close.
I still believe in T-Law.
Me too. Oh, if he was on a team that wasn't the Jaguars, he would be good. He's throwing to... We discussed this last week. No one.
Brian Thomas is fire, though.
Brian Thomas is amazing. That's it.
What's the next game? Cardinal?
Miami, yeah.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. Tua's back.
Tua?
Talk to Tua about his concussions.
Podcast. Oh.
Tua, you are more than invited on our show. I would love to talk to Tua.
Sure. Did you see in an interview, they were like, Tua, are you going to wear the Guardian cap?
Yeah, and he's like...
Immediately, no. Why? Personal decision?
I mean, sure. It is his personal decision.
Well...
I don't really know for this game. This game is weird. This is just a strange game. We might be opposites on this one. I said 20-17 Dolphins.
I said 17-14 Dolphins.
Okay.
I think Tua is going to come back and do all right.
He's gonna do just enough. The Cardinals are bad. They lost like one of their best defensive players. Dennis Gardeck tore his ACL. That's like their only pass rusher. So.
Yeah, they're in a rough spot right now, but welcome to the Cardinals, I guess. Jets, Patriots. That's a good game, like division-wise.
Yeah.
But overall, it's crap.
I guess.
This might be a bold take. I don't care. New England is winning.
Wow.
21-17.
Wow.
The Jets are falling apart in front of our eyes, and I think
Wow.
they're just going to keep it going.
That's crazy.
Listen.
I wrote here, if the Jets don't win this, their season is so over. And
Yeah.
Adams might request another trade. That's what I wrote.
It's over. New England is winning this game. Gerard Mayo just said that their team is soft. They're going to take that to heart. The Patriots are going to go out there swinging, and they are going to beat the Jets because Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams are rusty. And Aaron Rodgers has no connection to literally anyone on the team but Alan Lazard.
I respect it. I picked the Jets 28-17, but I respect your pick because it's definitely very possible with how the Jets season has been going.
Yeah, they stink like poop.
I would say, yeah. I was there in person and I smelled their offense
And
their defense and their
smelled like
special
poop.
teams especially.
And they smelled like poop?
Oh my gosh, it was just I couldn't escape it.
You don't like the sound effect?
Throw it in. Oh, that's
I did.
More editing for you.
Yeah, thanks.
What's next? Falcons Bucks.
Yep.
Fire.
That's a great game.
That's a fire game. This is a hard one. Of course, gonna go by field goal. I'm gonna go Bucks 24-21.
I also took the Bucks. By the way, we made all these picks in advance this time.
Oh yeah,
so
we weren't even.
going,
Yeah, we weren't with each other or anything. We made these picks all on our own.
Yeah, so no collusion here. Tampa Bay. I'm taking 42-38. I think they're gonna ball this game. This is gonna be a high scoring game. They're both ready to go.
They are ready to go.
Even though Baker's throwing to no one, I don't think it matters.
Baker's fire.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Eagles, Bengals. Wow, mid off.
I think it's exciting.
You do?
The offenses are exciting. The defenses
Yeah.
are not exciting.
Yeah, that's why I have the score a little high here. I am taking Cincinnati 27-24.
I have the score higher, but I'm taking the Eagles 31-24.
Wow, that's fair. That's not too far off.
No, it's not.
I just think the Bengals, they're gonna wake up. They're at home.
I want the Eagles to win, so I'm gonna pick them.
Me too, but
that was my thought
I have
process.
to be realistic.
I'm pretty sure I had the Bengals first, and then I was like, I want the Eagles to win, so I'll make them win.
It's fair. Is this the worst game of the week?
Saints Chargers.
It might be.
I wrote nothing for it. I wrote Chargers 20, Saints 10. That's all I wrote.
There's nothing to talk about. They both kind of stink. What was your
20-10 Chargers?
I have Chargers 21-7. So
yeah,
whatever.
I guess.
Bills, Seahawks.
Big.
That's
nice,
a big
good game. I read this is another great game.
Yep, that is a great game. High scoring game, I think. Again, I think a lot of these games this week are going to be high scoring.
Oh, a lot of them are so good.
Yeah, this is a great week. I've got Buffalo 38-31.
Fair. I got the Bills as well. I have them 28-21. I wrote we were 10 points off. I said I don't think DK is going to play this week, which is true. I don't think he's going to play this week.
Which is also true. I don't think he's going to play this week.
Yeah. If they had DK, this is a toss-up, but they don't, so.
Sure. Well.
Bears, Commanders. Talk about another fire game.
Honestly, it is a good game. I am kind of excited to watch that game.
Jaden should be healthy.
Yep.
I don't have this super high scoring because I think both of their defenses are pretty good.
Yep.
And this is a silly score. I got 21-20. Commanders win.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I have it a tiny bit higher. I also have the Commanders 28-24.
It's fair.
I think it'll be close.
This is hard for me.
Jaden Daniels is that guy. Terry McLaurin is that guy.
Both of these teams are good.
They are good.
And they're young and they're exciting.
I agree. That is one, I don't know if I'm going to watch it, but I would really like to. That is a good game to watch,
I'm excited.
Me too. Great game.
Next game?
This game I'm
Not
raring
excited
to go. Panthers, Denver. Holy cow. Boring.
I wrote Z's.
Yep, that's pretty much it. At least the Broncos can score, kinda. Sure.
They did against the Saints.
That's what I'm saying. So give me Denver 17-10.
I got Denver 24-6.
Wow.
Shout
You
out.
don't think Bryce Young can throw
Shout out Kenny
a
Pickett.
touchdown?
Nope.
Shout out Kenny Pickett.
No, I don't.
You don't think so?
Nope.
He'll get one or two.
No.
He'll get one. I think he'll throw one touchdown. Or one he gets ran in. I don't know.
All right, Chiefs Raiders. The Chiefs have to win a game big one of these days. I mean, 28-18 last week was pretty big, I guess.
Sure.
10-point game. I have them 31-14.
Wow. Now, I think this is going to be a little close. I think
fair, I guess.
the Chiefs
Raiders
are, like,
defense.
struggling. Even though they're winning, they're struggling to win,
Yeah.
I feel. Kansas City, obviously I'm taking the Chiefs, 24-21. I think it's going to be a field goal game.
It could.
Harrison Butker is going to go out there and kick the game-winning field goal.
Butt kicker. Buck. The Raiders beat them last year on Christmas, so. With a similar... I mean, the difference between Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew is just... They're...
You're right. That is... I don't know. Is there a difference?
Well,
Gardner Minshew's a lot riskier.
I think Gardner would be better in an offense that had like a good O-line and good playmakers. I think Aiden O'Connell is just bad all the time.
I think the only reason he's getting the nod is just because he's young.
Yeah.
And it's like might as well put the young guy in.
Yeah. All right. Cowboys-Niners, another good game. These are both... It's I wrote the battle of questionable teams.
Yeah, this is Boomer Bust Central.
I wrote 27-21 Niners.
Here we go. Disagreed again.
Okay.
I think Dallas, this is a wake-up game for Dallas. There's a lot of waking up this week. I just feel like Dallas eventually has to be like, you know what, we should win.
Yeah, guys, we should stop losing.
And I think both these offenses are good. They're just struggling. I don't know why. Like, even we know that Jawan Jennings can go off. So I'm going to take the Cowboys 31-24.
Fair enough.
I think this is going to be a good game for CeeDee Lamb.
Fair enough. And then the funny thing is, we can transition right into the standard with this Monday Night Football game.
Oh, you're right.
Because it's the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh.
Here we go.
Quentin, if you're listening, you're about to get whooped.
Sorry.
You are about to get whooped on. Not whooped. I don't have him whooping.
I have a somewhat whooping.
Really?
I have a decent...
What's a whoop?
By 15 or more points.
They're not whooping.
Okay. I have a whoop.
Okay.
Okay. Well, so do we want to go right in the prediction we talked about last week? Should we go right in the prediction or talk about last week?
We're already doing the prediction.
Might as well just go.
Well, we didn't introduce the...
Oh, the standard?
Yeah,
you mean right now? We're going to do the standard?
Thank you. I was waiting for that. Real quick, shout out to all the Indian people watching us. We love you.
Oh, yeah. We have a bunch of viewers from India. If you're watching this one, shout out.
Good food.
I am not familiar with their cuisine. But maybe one day I will be.
Maybe one day. If one of you wants to come on.
Sure. So do you want to do the prediction or do you want to go back to
Let's just do the prediction. We're already here.
Okay. It's your turn to go first, I believe.
Let's go Steelers.
Here we go, Steelers.
Steelers over Giants 20-10.
Okay. Ours are not that before.
Russ is gonna have a good game, but he might be a little sleepy.
Yeah, it's a Monday,
Yeah, wah wah. I hate Mondays.
If he doesn't have his lasagna, I don't know what's gonna happen.
If Russell Wilson does not eat lasagna, he's only scoring 20 points.
But if he does, he's gonna score 28.
The limit. 28.
No, that's my prediction. It's 28-13.
So you think Russell Wilson is gonna eat his lasagna?
Yes.
I think he might skip the lasagna. I think maybe he has a big lunch and doesn't want to eat lasagna.
Should we contact him?
Let's get him on the line.
Seth, can you get Russ on the line?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
All right, he's calling him. We'll see what happens there.
In the meantime, yeah, this game, I think The Steelers are good, and the Giants aren't bad.
I think the Steelers are the greatest show on turf.
Even though they play on grass.
And I think the Giants are the worst team on grass.
Even though they play on grass.
No, they play on turf.
Do they?
Doesn't MetLife have turf?
MetLife sucks. I don't care about anything that happens there. Yeah, no, they're just...
They're dogs.
Yeah.
The Steelers are dogs.
Yeah, and the Giants are dog water.
Is Malik Neighbors healthy?
It doesn't matter.
I'm not taking them. Thank you.
Joey Porter Jr. is going to lock his ass up.
You're right.
Okay. So let's talk about last week.
Yep.
In terms of the Steelers.
Let's pull up the stats.
Okay.
Let's get the stats on
Is this
here.
Is this the part we're going to play my clips?
Sure.
Okay.
Here's Kirby having a great time.
Guys, I witnessed it at the Steeler game. Here you go. You can see probably a top 5 moment and experience of my life. So here you go.
Whoopah.
When they have the ball, let's hear the noise. On third down, take it up a notch. The hard work, the preparation, the dedication. It all brings us to this moment. You know what it is. This is Pittsburgh. Right now, it's the place.
Press any key now.
All right, so that's calling Russ
Messages
right
will be
now.
sent to your
Well,
number
actually,
via
Yeah,
community.
sorry, we just came back
Standard
from
messaging
showing
and
the
data rates
clips.
apply.
We
Consent
got
is
Russ
not a
on the line.
condition.
What is going on?
That's not what normally happens.
You have reached the voicemail box of
Paul McCartney. Okay, thank you.
Oh, that wasn't Russell Wilson.
Oh.
That was Paul McCartney.
Oh, that was the wrong number. Actually, I don't think he has Russ's number.
He does. I will say it's a little concerning. He does have Paul McCartney's number somehow.
Well, we know that AJ went to England, so
There's a picture. There you go.
and maybe a vlog someday.
Yeah.
Never
nah.
gonna happen.
That's okay.
So yeah,
But anyway, there was Kirby enjoying his great time.
I had one of the greatest experiences of my life, and I left a couple minutes into the fourth quarter. I could have stayed there and stayed for the whole ass whooping. I stayed for most of it.
That's good. Now, you said one of the best experiences of your life. Is that better than your first and second daughters being born?
Definitely better than the second.
Okay.
The first one
You
is
love
up
her.
there. Yeah,
Okay.
she's a great kid.
Can't believe she graduated college already.
Tell me about it. I'm only a sophomore.
Okay. No more joking.
The Steelers.
I'm just kidding.
The Steelers. I was actually crying when they got the ball first because I hate getting the ball first. I always like getting it at half. And
You were crying.
No, but as soon as they won the toss and said they like to defer, I put my head in my hands a lot during the first quarter of the game.
And then, that second half, you had your hand in your pants a lot.
No, I was high fiving all the guys around me. It was
Okay,
sick.
that's good.
But
That's Steelers absolutely balled out 37-15. Wow. Let's go Steelers.
Let's go Steelers. Shout out Russ. Shout out George Pickens. Shout out Pat Fryermuth. Shout out Najee Harris. Shout out
Beanie
Beanie Bishop.
Yeah, 2 interceptions.
Dude, so my seats were on the Steelers sideline, as you could see. When Beanie got the second pick and came over, we started chanting Beanie.
Oh, that's sick.
He was so happy, dude.
That's awesome.
I love Beanie Bishop, even though I was hating on him a little bit because he was kind of getting cooked the first couple weeks. But it was a good game. Good game.
He had a great game. Shout out. Let's just do this for my sake. let's go like offense to defense to special teams, because when you try to skip around, it makes it hard to edit. Oh, insider information.
I'm sorry for getting out of order. I'm so excited about this.
That's okay. That's okay right now.
It's still fresh in my mind. It was only 2 days ago.
That's true. Okay. Well,
48 hours ago, I was sitting at Extra Stadium screaming.
48 hours ago, I was sitting in Morgantown.
At this address. Okay.
That's the one. Should we talk about the elephant in the room?
Russ is not that fat.
No, but he's bigger than life.
He is bigger than life. He's Mr. Unlimited.
Wow, Russ. You did good. I would like to say I'm sorry.
I would also like to apologize for everything.
There's something else somebody else you gotta apologize to.
I'll apologize to him after the game.
After this.
No, after the game. After we're done playing the game right now. We're replaying the game right now.
Oh, I see. Okay. Russell Wilson threw for 264, 2 touchdowns.
And a rushing touchdown.
No interceptions. Good job.
And
Good
he
job,
didn't throw any almost interceptions either. There was no time where he threw the ball up and I was like, oh, that's a pick. And it wasn't. Yeah. He threw it up and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he played great. What a guy. Not much more to say. I doubted
Well, there's more to say. So at the beginning, he got booed and people were chanting, put in Justin. I did not partake in those. I swear on my life, I did not partake in those.
Wow.
Every time he messed up, that's when I put my head in my hands and I went, oh, Russ. Because he bounced a couple throws.
Yeah.
And Chris, I got in an argument with Chris, so did Kyler. He said that Russ got bailed out.
By who?
By Pickens. The one pass, he did get bailed out.
Freiermuth bailed him out that one, too.
It was a decent pass.
It was a decent pass, but Freiermuth...
He did make a great play on it.
He did.
The one play I'll give Chris where Pickens bailed him out is when the ball bounced off the DB's helmet and Pickens caught it.
Yeah, that was nuts. Pass. That was a nuts catch.
Yeah, it was a nuts catch.
That's what happens when Pickens isn't lazy.
Yeah.
Well, he knew the ball was coming his way, and he's like, I'll try to catch it.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'll run, I'll get open, and I'll try and catch it. Sometimes he's a lazy bones, though, so don't be lazy. We talked to him last week. He listened to us. We said don't be lazy bones.
He did. And we must have motivated Russ,
because we said the omelet thing. You said the omelet thing. You said Pickens,
I said you cracked your eggs,
now make your omelet. And he made his omelet,
He did make his omelet.
He listened.
That was one of the most fire quotes I think I've ever said. That was on the fly, too. You cracked your eggs, now make your omelet.
Shout out George Pickens. Shout out Ryan for motivating him more than Mike Tomlin.
Thanks, guys.
Najee, Jalen Warren both had good games.
Yeah, dude, 102 for Najee, a touchdown. Like we said earlier, Russell Wilson also a rushing touchdown, 3 yards.
Najee's up in the top 10 in rushing yards now this season. He's got 488, almost a 500. Big ups to
Listen,
him.
If there's one thing you know about Najee, he's gonna get 1,000. He's gonna be like Mike Evans.
They need to give that man a contract. I want Najee.
I know. Still, we need him back.
We'll get there when the time comes. Pickens, great game.
Yep, 111 for a touchdown. It's great. He caught 5 of 9. Cool.
You know who really impressed me this game? Not really impressed me, but I'm glad they used him, was Darnell.
Yeah.
They ran the same
Washington
play.
Is tough.
They ran the same play 4 times. Play action, roll out, dump it off to Darnell. And it was like an automatic 5+ yards every time.
And Russ was so big and so strong that it's like, I can't believe he's not involved more.
Seeing him in person is crazy because he's actually just a gargantuan human being.
I get it, man. Going to like NBA games and seeing like 7-footers on the court is like wow. And then I go with Garrett and he's like 6'7", so I guess it's not that weird, but that's okay.
Shout out Van Jefferson actually, also for getting.
I think we hated him last week too. He got a touchdown.
Yeah, shout out to him.
15 yards. Do we need a wide receiver too? Really?
Yeah, come on, guys.
Clearly not.
Well, we scored all those points.
We did. Pat Freiermuth.
Good game.
51.
Dude, the one play, it was play action. There was a free rusher off the edge. Russ juked this way and threw it like sidearm underneath the defender to Pat for like a 30-yard gain. Fields would have never done it. It was actually insane. He looked like he was 24 again. It was like, Russ, what was that? Where'd that come from?
That's crazy.
I love you, Russell Wilson. I'm so sorry for what I said. It wasn't about Russ, what I said.
It was about the offensive line.
Yeah, it was about the team.
Yeah, because Russ, we said this. We were like, the offensive line is not good. If you put Flacco where Russ is, he would just do as bad.
What we said.
Yeah. But it turns out
the line didn't play that bad.
no, and Russ did good.
Played that good. So
Yeah.
Russ,
I mean-
they proved us wrong.
Now listen, if you made me pick who starts, I would still pick Justin Fields. I
honestly don't know who I'd probably I'd flip a coin.
I would still pick Fields. I would.
I would flip a coin.
But if I heard Russ was starting for the rest of the season, assuming he doesn't like totally fall off a cliff, I would not be mad at that. You know what I mean? I would love him as a starter. I would love Fields as a starter.
I think it's a good problem.
I think what needs to happen is we need to just start judging teams based on their weaknesses and then choose who to put in.
True.
Why not? Dude, clearly they're both meant to start.
I think it's just better once you get all the momentum to keep going. But
That's
they do.
true,
I think
though.
they should use Fields a little bit in the running game.
But you know what I'm saying? Like if we're going up against a team who has a terrible run defense, let's just throw Justin Fields in there. Screw it.
And then just run every single play with him and Najee and
Maybe
Jalen
not
Warren.
every play, but you
Wow.
get what I'm saying. Like we
Yeah.
can just tailor the quarterback choice to the team we're playing. I think that'd be cool to watch.
I think the Steelers are cool to watch. Right?
Yeah, I already think they're cool to watch. James Pierre, forced fumble. Wow.
I don't remember him doing that.
Neither do
But
I.
shout out, I guess, James Pierre. Beanie Bishop, 2 picks. I mean, we talked about him earlier. Beanie.
Good
was-
returns on him too. 41
Beanie
yards.
was the man. Well, he almost got the pick 6 on one of them.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
know.
like he lost stamina, and Devontae Adams tracked him down.
Dude, it was literally he was at like the 2-yard line.
I know. I
So
was like,
sad.
Beanie, go.
That would have been great to see him get 2 interceptions and one of them is a pick 6. But
Yeah.
that's okay.
It's okay, though.
Let's see.
Sacks. We only have one, I'm pretty sure. It was
Ogunjobi,
Larry,
baby.
yeah.
Love him.
TJ didn't do a whole lot, but he did have a pass defense, and like he probably could have just. He was like in Aaron Rodgers' face immediately.
Yeah,
Like
I
he
mean,
was 3 inches away from him.
TJ, did not do much, but we didn't need him to do much this game.
Well, he didn't have to take
Beanie
it over.
Bishop.
Beanie Bishop took over.
Yeah.
Chris Boswell took over.
Hey, what's new? Chris Boswell, 3 field goals, longest 46, 4 extra points. Chris Boswell is the most reliable scorer on the Steelers.
Chris Boswell is my favorite person.
That's fair. Me
Corliss
too.
Waitman is actually a GOAT punter. I was looking through
yeah.
stats today. He's like top 3 in punts inside the 20, and he didn't even play the first game.
I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was like, I'm really impressed that, like, our last game, he had, like, 4 or 5 punts inside the 20. That's crazy. And he had 3 this game.
I just love him. And he's a
he's
lefty punter.
Yeah, he's good. I mean, shout out.
There was one point in the game where I said Corliss Waitman's the best offensive player.
He might be.
That
He's
was
consistent.
at the beginning when we were, but we made up for it because we absolutely destroyed the Jets. And
Yeah.
if we want to mention the Jets,
Yeah, let's go over
how
their stats.
dysfunctional of a franchise.
Aaron Rodgers, womp womp, 2 interceptions.
Both the Bishop.
276. I mean, that's not bad. He threw a touchdown too.
They looked good at times, and then they would just
Sure. It's funny. Brees Hall, they like non-existent on the ground. The Jets.
well they couldn't. They had to pass. They were behind so much. But yeah,
I know. But like Brees Hall had 38 yards and a rushing touchdown. But then when we go to receiving, Brees Hall had 100 yards.
yeah.
He had 100 receiving
He was
yards.
cooking us, and it was making me sad. It was like, guys, what are we doing?
It's just weird to see him that big of a margin, you know?
Yeah.
Garrett Wilson had 61. Cool.
Well,
Al-
Adams did nothing, bro.
I know. Alan Lazard at 58. What's new? He's a beast now for some reason. Yeah, Devontae Adams at 30.
Well, people said that it'd probably not be the first week that he's good, but is it going to be any week though?
He got targeted 9 times, only caught 3. Now is
Yeah,
that Aaron
there were a
Rodgers'
lot
fault?
of them. Yeah, there were a lot of
Okay.
them where he like just bounced the ball.
Okay.
It looked bad.
Then that's not his fault. But still, a little disappointing from Devontae Adams.
From the
So,
whole team.
Tyler Conklin, baby, 1 touchdown. Woo! Shout out to Conk man.
Oh,
Xavier Gibson fumbled twice.
the first one was right next to us, and it was
Yeah.
like, get the ball. He was right next to the sideline though, so it just rolled out.
Okay.
I bet Pierre forced a fumble on one of the punt returns then, or kick returns or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't
That's a
see
good
that,
question.
but okay.
Anything
sacks.
else?
They had a couple sacks. I thought.
Will McDonald the
I
fourth.
hate Will McDonald.
Old McDonald.
good.
That's it.
Greg the Leg sucks.
Yeah, he missed a field goal.
Well, he didn't. It got blocked.
Oh, it got blocked. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Did we have this conversation? No, I was talking to Kyler. The first block, this is a big rant. The first block, did you see the first block that they called back for leverage?
I tried to watch this game. I also had an exam the next day.
It's okay.
So I studied a lot Sunday night.
The first kick attempt that Zerline had in the game was an extra point. And Minka blocked it. He did the Troy Polamalu thing where he leaped over the line and blocked it.
I saw this.
No flag came out. They blew the play dead because it was dead. And then they threw the flag for leverage. Leverage, if you don't know, they did this because of Troy Polamalu, because he would run up and just jump over the line.
I do know this rule, but keep explaining to the
listeners.
Yes.
So you cannot run and jump before the play. You can't just run and jump over the line. And you also can't use a player to push yourself and leap over the line. Minka did neither of those things. So you have to stand there and kind of just hurdle over the line. The plan usually is to have your other cohorts push the line down so it's easier to jump over and then block it. Exactly what they did. He touched nobody. He leaped. When you leap, you can't keep your hands up in the air. You have to use your arms as momentum to jump, which is what he did. They don't call the flag. Then they throw the flag. They call leverage. Danny Smith, Mike Tomlin, and it's right in front of me. I'm sure they heard me. I was screaming at Danny Smith. I said, "Let him hear it, Danny." It was so funny, but it was so infuriating.
Yeah.
And then when they're down 23-15, the Jets, and then we block another kick. And we blocked that kick with no leverage, no anything. They just jumped up and straight up just blocked it.
Yep, so that should have been 2.
I think we were the best special teams team probably in the league in terms of blocks. Yeah. We block everything.
Oh yeah, we're great. It's not the first time this year, and it will not be the last.
We blocked a punt last week. Jeremiah Moon blocked a punt. Shout out Jeremiah Moon.
Yep.
Dean Lowry blocked the field goal this week. That's what the stat sheet will say. Minka had a block, but got taken away. So, in terms of injuries this week for the Steelers, I was wrong last week. I said I thought Highsmith was going to be out. Highsmith is in.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
I listened to the press conference today. He said Mont Adams is out. Okay. They put him on IR. They actually just put him on IR. They just signed C.J. Henderson off the practice squad. He was former first round pick. Frazier, he said, could be classified as out.
Dante Jackson is questionable.
He said he's going to play. He said it was minor.
Okay, nice.
Herbig is also out. Yeah.
Roman Wilson needs to do anything.
Roman Wilson, I don't think he's real.
I don't think he's real either. I was excited.
He played the Raiders game.
Hey, what has I'm struggling right now. The other Wilson, has he done anything?
Oh, Peyton Wilson? Yeah,
Peyton
he had a
Wilson.
great game.
Okay, I thought so. He was the one where after the draft was over, I remember talking to my girlfriend's brother and dad, and I said, Peyton Wilson will be a beast. I'm like, he will be our defensive captain in 4 years.
And they said,
yeah, because they're Browns fans.
Yeah, I know.
But I still believe it.
He is really good. CPAT's questionable. I hope we get Cordell Patterson back out there. That'd be great to have the way Najee's running, the way Jalen Warren's playing, and have Cordell Patterson.
Yep.
And then KZ, I'm pretty sure he said KZ could have played last week, but they didn't think he was ready, so he's definitely probably going to play this week.
Yeah, he should be good. I just want to say I miss you, Fatanu. Every day.
I miss him as well. I also miss Cameron Johnston because that was sad when his leg got snapped in half.
Yeah. Just wanted to get Fatanu. We all know he's out. He's going to stay out. I miss you.
I miss you, Troy.
Please come back. I also miss you, other Troy. Polamalu.
Yeah, you should come back too. Okay. So we yapped about the Steelers. We yapped about every single sport. We yapped about football.
Not a lot of yapping. We cut it down by about 20 minutes.
That's good.
That is good because we had more information.
Yeah, we had more information this week, and we had more to talk about with the Steelers.
Let's see what's going on with the NBA right now. I think there's
there's a game. Is the Lakers? I thought played today.
Oh, Lakers are winning 43-29.
Ooh, what's Bronny's stats?
That's a great question. LeBron has 6 points and 3
rebounds.
He
sucks. It's his number.
Who?
LeBron, it's his number. Bronny has nothing. He has no minutes.
Where do you even see him at?
He's down there at number 9.
Bronny.
He hasn't got in yet.
He'll get in.
Yeah,
and then they'll have the thing where him and LeBron check in together and they're like, what's up?
Yeah, and then he's gonna do the D-Wade dunk thing with his son.
That would be sick.
That would be kind of sick.
That would be sick. I hope he does. And then I want to see D-Wade do it with his son. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? He has a son.
Dwayne Wade isn't real. He's AI. That image is AI.
Patrick Star and SpongeBob was the real image.
Okay,
But throw that up.
Okay, guys. Enough is enough. I'm Kirby.
Oh, I'm Ryan.
Seth's here too.
Thank you, Paul McCartney, for not answering.
And thank you, Russell Wilson, for giving us your number for next week.
And
Wink.
if you made it this far, comment hashtag Russell Wilson is the greatest, and we'll give you Quentin's address.
And you can send him fan mail.
Anything you want, he'll take.
Anything. That's it. We'll see you next week.
Bye.